Welcome to our podcast, episode 123 on Pixel Gun 3D. Gonna be talking about the old phone game Pixel Gun 3D. As recently, I played it again. Technically, it'll be less recently by the time this video comes out, but whatever. Relatively recently. Um, um, yeah. Pixel Gun 3D, a phone game now on computer, which was a surprise when I saw it on, Steam, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna play it. And the first stream went well, so I'm probably gonna do a second stream of it. Um, to continue along because it did pretty well. So yeah, um, yeah. But Pixel Gun 3D, it's an online phone game where you it's first person where you you know, you have the classics like you know, deathmatch, team battles, capture the flag, capture point. Um, there's even variants like um, payload, um, like TF2, and strike mode where once your team is eliminated, you're out. Kind of like Rainbow Six Siege. Um, I believe Counter Strike also had a same sort of mechanic. Not always, but yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah. But then there's also been other stuff that's been added to it over time, like Battle Royale, because always gotta be Battle Royales. Um, there's been mini games in it. Quite a variety of mini games. One of them also is kind of Battle Royale like, but specifically Hunger Games. Um, so yeah, because Pixel Gun it takes a lot of inspiration from Minecraft, if it isn't evident, and also like you know has basically direct skin references to a bunch of stuff like Halo, um, and a lot of other popular first person shooters and all that. So yeah, um, but it's one of those knockoffs that ain't exactly a knockoff. Like it's sort of gained its own identity through time. Like, sure, it definitely started off as a knockoff, but it's kind of got its own personality, and really at this point, it's not a clone. Like, and plus, with all the game modes it has, some are definitely copying off popular trends. Like there's literally a red light, green light mini game, um, from Squid Game. So it definitely will probably continue to copy off popular trends. But yeah, it is. Pixel Gun 3D is no simple like game at this point. Like it has so many different game modes. It has a campaign that's like existed since the early days. Like, and when I returned to it on PC, I was surprised to be like, oh, there's finally the fourth chapter, but I have the 100% the campaign in its stars because it ranks each campaign mission on 3 stars. So I have the 100% 3-star all of the campaign missions to finally see the new chapter I haven't seen. But yeah, yeah, it's got a lot to it. There's also like a raid mode where it's like sort of like online uh campaign semi like not exactly, but I would compare it more to like um Back for Blood. Um, Not quite Left 4 Dead because Left 4 Dead you have to actually get to like the safe house. That's the main thing, safe house to safe house until you escape. Where it tries more objective stuff, so I would say more similar to Back for Blood. But Back for Blood, I'm just saying not as great as Left 4 Dead. I'm just saying what worked Left 4 Dead, but we're here to talk about Pixel Gun 3D. So uh, yeah, but yeah, there's definitely quite a few things to enjoy with the game. Like there's definitely quite a few things. Yeah, like don't know what else to say than it's you know a great game. Like yeah, and I have a lot of memories. Well, my memories have kind of faded in time, but I do like remember. I used to play a lot. So yeah, it's one of the few good phone games I would say. Other than there's one but, and that's the pay to win. Stuff in it that still exists to this day. Wish it was not around. Like, there's still some pay to win elements. It doesn't seem to be prevalent in other modes like um, the newer modes like Battle Royale because that's just luck based and like certain modes are perfectly fine. Like it's really the old classic modes that suffer the most from the problem of like pay to win. Like it's the stuff that was there when I was playing it, back in the day. Like because it came out in 2013, so I was 11. I may have not played it immediately, though. It was probably like when I was 12 or 13 I probably discovered it. Um, but still, like, still, like, I've been around with the game for a long time, so yeah, it's a shame that that there's still pay to win, especially in the older game modes. The newer game modes don't seem to suffer that problem because they're usually their own separate things, like the Squid Game, you know, you know, knockoff, or the Hunger Games thing, or any of the other mini games or newer modes are all perfectly fine. Even the campaign's fine. It's only the classic modes that really suffer to the pay to win like stuff, which is, part of what, probably made me, quit the first time, like, because eventually it wasn't fun anymore, like, because despite, building up the character and all that, it eventually wasn't fun to always have to deal with it. So yeah. Um yeah. So yeah. Old old, flaws of the game still remain, but at least it doesn't take down the new stuff. Like, at least the new stuff is, seemingly not pay to win. At least from my experience so far with it. Like, I don't know if there's anything that can make it pay to win with the like battle royale, all that. Like, I don't see how. So yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Pixel Gun 3D is a good game and I recommend it. Although, if you don't like dealing with, pay to win sort of people, then maybe stick to newer game modes. Yeah, the newer game modes are going to be the safest bet. Otherwise, yeah. I guess it's a good game, and that'll be it for this podcast. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to be probably playing it some more on stream. So, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and peace until next time.